Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Faceoff. Faceoff. Yes, this is a show where the top topics of hockey talk are debated and discussed by two gentlemen that know the ins and outs of everything happening in the NHL. A man who has got 0 wins in this game, Jeffrey Gorman.
That's me. Should be another bloodbath today, shouldn't it, guys?
That's right. Hopefully you'll be able to get on the board more often than the man who is our reigning, defending, undisputed face-off champion from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, an Italian, and also an Irish, Nick Maraldo.
Boy, it sounds good, doesn't it? How good did that sound?
That was a hell of an intro. Jeez.
Here's how it goes.
Oof.
3 periods, 1 minute each. They will debate the top topics of hockey talk. I will be awarding points to those giving out great points in the middle of their discussion. Let's get started. The man who will go first and lead off this edition of Face Off is the man who has won every single time, Nick Maraldo. Period 1. Tampa Bay Lightning won their first ever President's Trophy for having the best record in the regular season and celebrated after the game Monday night. Are you on board with the Bolts celebrating regular season success? Nick, your game to start, go.
Yes, why not? Have some fun with it, okay? You've been through the playoffs the past couple of years. You haven't got it done the way you wanted to. They've struggled. Their coach is a little uptight, John Cooper. He's kind of a tight ass. He's aggressive, you know? So let the guys have fun. Maybe if they're looser, maybe they'll play a little bit better when the games matter. And big deal, the backup goalie rode a dirt bike down the hallway. He's having fun, you know? We're having a good time out here, boys. That's what hockey's all about, having fun and winning, Gorms.
So, okay, you like the participation trophies, do you, Nick? Well, that's exactly what this is. This is the Robert Kraft Award. 5 minutes of fun, and then you're fucked, okay? That's what it means, unless you win the Stanley Cup. Who cares about it? And I'll tell you what, Chicago Blackhawks, I think in 2007 or 2012-13, the Red Wings did it before that. Nobody wins the President's Cup and wins the Stanley Cup. Participation trophy, it's junk. And once again, you sound like a shit salesman with a mouthful of samples, Nick. I'm going to take the goal on this one. President's Trophy, get out of here.
Goal.
You're giving these guys, that's what they're supposed to do, have home ice advantage.
And that's end of period 1. A shit salesman with a mouthful of samples is a Gorman go-to. Although I did award you with the goal, let's ease up on that one. Maybe running that one a bit dry.
Which one?
Beating a dead horse.
I didn't appreciate that.
Well, I just was,
I really didn't.
It was right here in my mind.
I didn't care for that much.
Sounded right.
It's 2-2.
Yeah.
You don't like the participation trophy, but they won, though. Like, they earned that. I don't think it was participation.
2-2.
2-2.
2-2.
Are you going to score again, you think?
I am. I'm the sniper's out, right? Let's go. Somebody feed me the puck.
Couple clap bombs for the point from Jeffrey Gorman.
That's confident.
Let's go.
Period 2.
Right.
Jeffrey Gorman, yours to lead off.
Here we go.
Red Wings goalie
Here we
Jimmy
go.
Hart
Love him.
was a candidate to be traded at the deadline.
Yes,
Instead,
he was.
He stayed with the team and signed a 1-year extension this week. Yeah, I know he was. I'm reading the paper that I think you printed up.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good stuff, Pat.
Goal.
Thank you.
What
Thank you.
happened there?
Well, you're interrupting the period.
Sometimes you just shut up and be quiet and good things
2-on-1.
happen.
Got kicked in the ribs. Again.
You want me to give another goal?
Not yet.
Jimmy Hart was a candidate to be traded at the deadline. Instead, he stayed with the team and signed a 1-year extension this week. Was this the right move for the Wings, which used to be from Hockey Town, Detroit? Now Hockey Town is Pittsburgh. We all know that. Jeffrey Gorman, please let us know your thoughts on Jimmy Howard.
Still Hockey Town in Detroit. And Jimmy Howard, I love you. You're my goalie. Ship his ass the hell out of here. This is a team that can't beat a bunch of midgets right now. And I mean midget hockey. I don't mean the actual little people. I mean...
Goal.
No.
Really?
I'm saying they still play midget hockey.
So offensive.
They still play. Why'd you give them 3?
Because you just offended a small portion of our fans.
It wasn't it. They couldn't beat a youth team right now. Jimmy Howard, they should have sent you
vocal
back in
minority.
right now and wait for Stevie Yzerman to come back and sign you again after somebody like the San Jose Sharks use you for the playoffs. Bad move, Wings. They don't make many when Stevie Yzerman's coming in. It's coming up, Nick, right there. Remember, he's my captain, Stevie Wonderful. Goal.
Do you ever think that Ken Holland, your historically great GM,
was.
just wanted to do something good for Jimmy here as a player, as a person?
Goal.
You know, the guy's got a young kid at home. Maybe he likes the area. I don't know why he would like that barren
been there his
wasteland that
whole
you're
career.
from, Detroit. I don't know why he would like it there that much, but maybe he wanted to stay. And Kenny rewarded him for the loyalty. Here you go. Here's a contract
If you got to borrow
extension.
gold,
Here's a contract
If you got to borrow
extension.
gold, why don't you give one to this guy and he'll give you 2 back? That's how you GM should be a goal right here. Borrow gold, you don't hear that much in hockey.
You don't tell him how to officiate,
right.
okay? Have some respect.
This is tough. You literally offended our friend Whiskey Naps.
Is there a camera on me somewhere?
2 of them.
Just
Yeah,
say-
right there.
Right there.
Everyone
Well,
can
not
see,
those, I'm
and
sorry.
everyone heard what you said about the little people. It was quite offensive.
I did not mean that. I meant the, you know what I meant.
You meant Pee-wee?
Pee-wee hockey, yeah.
Yeah,
they
but
used to
that's
call
not
it-
what you said.
They used to call it this. Sorry about that. It was a slip of the tongue. I was not offending
They used to call
any
a lot of things a
the
lot of
little-
things,
Wow.
but it's 2019
Wow.
now, okay?
All right, fair enough. 7-2, 8-2.
Third period, you need a big one.
Let's go.
Nick will lead off here.
All right.
After the Islanders fell into an early 2-0 deficit against the Bruins on Tuesday,
They did.
Matt Martin was hoping to light a fire under his teammates by dropping the gloves with Chara. If we were slumping here at PMI, what would you be willing to do to fire up the boys and hopefully turn a potential L into a big dub? Nick Maraldo, let's see what you can do. Nick, begin.
I would do anything for this small
Goal.
business one. I shaved my head like James Conner. I painted my face yesterday and dove off a ladder to impress the Hardy Boys. I would do anything for this small business. I fought Todd McComas, a legend, a warrior in a bouncy house of death. I would do whatever it takes. I would listen to Will Smith on repeat.
Goal.
I would shake his hand. If Pat said, Nick, we need you to do this, it's what's best for business, I will do anything that's best for business.
Nothing like sucking off while the boss is basically in your lap, all right? I see what you're doing, Nick. And you know what? If it's going to turn things around here,
I wouldn't insult the boss.
I
That's
wouldn't
not what's
fight
best for
any. I'm not
business.
insulting the boss.
No. You're saying he was sucking me off.
I'm a little bit, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, goal.
But I'm actually just saying this. If it's going to take a fight to turn morale around, I'm all for it. And listen, I'm not fighting anyone. I've got a bad neck.
Oh, of course you wouldn't.
Stuff.
Of course you
But
would.
I'll bring a guy in, though, because I got a few goons out there. I would actually love to do that and say, see the guy with the beard? Go after him. We want things to feel good.
No, you wouldn't put yourself on the line. You wouldn't be the guy to
I
lay down
have-
and block a shot.
I
You
have-
wouldn't do it yourself.
I have metal in my neck, dude. I mean, I've had surgery on my spine right here. I'm fragile. I'm like kindling.
Well,
Smart, too.
there it is.
Not a fighter, but smart.
Another game in the books.
Did I get it? How many did I get? 5 there?
think you
8-7 win? Boom.
No, I think it's 11-5, maybe. Reigning, defending, undisputed face-off champion yet again. His brain's bigger than his opponent's. That is very evident every time we take the ice here.
I'll take him on in Jeopardy. Any day, Jeopardy. Let's
The good
go.
thing for you is that this is not Jeopardy. The good thing for you is that you'll have a chance next week to maybe grab a dub.
Will I really?
The bad thing for you is it doesn't appear to be likely. The champion this week, Franklin Marone.